We were in Madrid, we were walking on the street, and this man dropped his jacket and didn't realize that he had dropped it. And spontaneously, just out of the middle of nowhere, I yelled out in Spanish, "Hey, you dropped your jacket." And my friends were blown away. They couldn't believe that I had just spontaneously yelled out in Spanish to this complete stranger to let him know that he had dropped his jacket.
I actually tried Spanish for Dummies at one point. I read the book, and it really wasn't that much of a help to me because I needed something more interactive.
When you have book work, it's still all in English and it's guiding you along how to work the language you're learning while still trying to teach you in English. Whereas Rozetta Stone, it was nothing but Russian. It was nothing but Russian in the pictures, and I had to sit and match it up. But all of a sudden, I started thinking in that language, looking at things, saying, "Oh, that's that word, that's that word. I'm getting it now."
It's all about immersion, but Tally brings it home because that's where you have the immersion taking place.
Not only is it like really bright and vibrant, so when like you go to like the home page, so to speak, it's inviting. It makes you want to learn.
I must have done at least, say, close to 50 studio sessions. Let's say I'm addicted to it. That's me.
Learning a language is important in communication, and it's also important in helping. I mean, a few months ago, I had somebody come up to me in the train station, and she asked me in Spanish, do I speak Spanish? And I said, hablo poco, which is basically, I speak a little. And she asked me, this train, I told her the train in Spanish the best way I could. And, she went on her way and I went on my way.
The moment that I realized that Rozetta Stone is working for me was when I actually called my father a few days ago and I said something to him in Spanish. He was very shocked and very surprised. He was like, "Wow, that was really good." And that made me realize, okay, I'm getting something out of this.
I believe learning a new language also helps a person who's a little older to keep their mind active and working. Because, I had no intention after I retired to sit down on the couch all day and look at soaps. That's ridiculous.
I actually had a mother and child come to my pharmacy, and the child didn't like the flavor of their medication. And through Rozetta Stone, I was actually able to understand what the mother was telling me. I asked him which type of flavor that he liked, and he happened to like apple flavor, manzana in Spanish. And so I took his medication back from him, I flavored it a certain way, and he was able to actually take the medicine, get better.
I love seeing the expression on the person's face that I'm speaking with when they suddenly realize that I talk in their language and I could speak their language, I can understand them. It's like, surprise, I understand you and you can understand me, and we're going to be able to communicate.
The best compliment I received was only about 3 months after starting the whole program. 2 guys came in, I was helping them out with a sale, and I kept talking to them, pitching products. They looked at me and said, "You don't even have an accent." It's like, that's awesome. That's what it's supposed to do.
Thank you, Rozetta Stone. This was great.
Thank you very much, Rozetta Stone. Спасибо, Rozetta Stone.
And gracias.